Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Oh my God, it's so good to see you guys. Happy Monday. I'm on a lunch break, so I thought, you know what? I'd make a little vibe check, energy check in, just to see what's going on this week, right? I hope you guys are doing well, feeling loved, safe, and protected. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to those who are new. Welcome. Thank you to those who keep coming back. I love you, and I am so thankful for each and every one of you. I can't speak. I'm still retrograding even though things are direct. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and thank you to those who have sent energetic support and financial support. You guys are absolutely beautiful, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly humbled every time I hear from you, and when you guys have sent things just to help, and truly grateful. Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna pull a rune today. What's the rune of the day? Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is, I believe it's Rado, okay? The year turns and life gathers speed. So let's see what it wants to tell us. In the upright, although the road you travel may be bumpy at times, Rado tells you that the journey is worth the effort. If you conduct yourself honorably, doing the right thing by those you meet along the way, you will benefit greatly. Not just materially, but intangibly, by winning the respect and admiration of all whom you encounter. How beautiful is that? If one of your hopes seems to have been stalled, the appearance of Rado is a very good omen, showing that things will move forward again very soon. Official and legal affairs benefit too, with all disputes being resolved to your satisfaction. This is not really a rune of advice, since the message of Rado is that the only judgment you should rely on is your own. Be assured that in general you are on the right path and on the right track. The rune also implies that you should play your cards close to your chest rather than share your confidence with anyone. Confidences with anyone. Okay, so if things have been delayed, if things have been stalled, if things may not have gone exactly as you were expecting, things are going to pick up again, and it's like the Wheel of Fortune, right? Sometimes we're up here, but at other times our luck is down. So if you do good, you get good, and it's coming back, right? It's coming back around. Beautiful energy. So let me, what am I going to put it right here? Okay, let me bookmark it in case I need to come back to it. Although I'm pretty sure we can find it. Okay, let's see. What are we getting into? What do we need to know? What's in the energy? What's the vibe? I like that energy though. And it's so true. Like, life is ups and downs. So, if you're feeling like, I keep hearing unlucky, not lucky, then it's all about hanging on, and it's all about really having hope and optimism for that future, because you don't stay in that energy regardless how long you've been there. First house. Okay, so this is Aries energy, self. So are you figuring out your identity? Is this something that happened, did something happen in early childhood when we first start developing who we are? Is this you stepping out and to your own individuality, right? So let's see. Something about identity, potential. Okay, fourth house, this is home. This could be family, this could be roots, this could be ancestors. Feeling at home, maybe you're starting to feel at home within yourself, right? Gorgeous energy. Then you also have expression. Maybe something's come to light here, with this sun energy. Stepping into your personal power, finding self, finding home in self, and really honing in on your talents, right? Your potential. Bottom of the deck is Taurus. So this is self-worth. This is value. You know, it's Taurus. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, right? I don't know. Maybe you are a Taurus. But I'm getting more that it is value. You're placing value on yourself. You know your worth now, which is absolutely beautiful. Okay. A lot of energy moving. Okay, where do you want to go? Okay, I don't think we're going to need these. That's for... Okay. Blessed. So many things going on. Where do you want to go? You want to pull these out? Yes. Okay, so I had totally forgotten about these cards, and I woke up yesterday morning and I was like, oh my god, we have to use those cards. So we used them last night on last night's live on TikTok. Anywho, I love these cards so much. So I thought, let's keep them out for today. Let's talk about this first house. Sign, symbol, synchronicities. Okay, well, let's get one more. Crystal vision. Yeah, you may be taking action on something, or maybe you have paid attention to the sign, symbol, synchronicities, and you're starting to see yourself more clearly, like who you are. What is your identity? You know, or maybe you're seeing the identity of someone else. Something has been mirrored back to you though with this mirror here. I do think it's more self. I said self. That's funny. I do think it's more self. Like you paid attention to the synchronicities. Your intuition with that third eye here, crystal vision, it's like you're seeing things clearly now, who you are, what you're meant to be doing with that Aries energy. Let's talk about this. Home. Held. You definitely are coming home to yourself. Like freaking beautiful. And you know, the thing is look at that flower. You are being held by God, the universe, the angels, right? And this is what has allowed you to see, you know, what's inside of you. I love this. You really are. You're feeling more at home within yourself, but it's through the comfort, through being held, to me, by the divine, right? You have really figured this out, who you are. I think your ancestors are here too with that fourth house. Beautiful energy. Expression. So this is, you know, you needing to express something, or you stepping into that personal power. Like this raven energy, I just hear like you have the magic. You have the magic, you know. Ravens can also be like crows, right? And the crows can be a lot of talk, a lot of chatter. So there could be something that you need to speak. Maybe you need to step into your personal power here with this sun energy and speak your magic, right? Potential. Okay. So you maybe you're dealing with children. Maybe you're dealing with a child. Or maybe you have really worked with that inner child to plant seeds. Okay? Child can also be new beginnings, right? You know, things to be, things that you've been working on, like you're giving birth to a new beginning. You planted these seeds, and, you know, maybe this is the way that God, the universe, the divine, they're telling you, like, hey, you have the talents, you have the ability. The sextile energy also talks about being communicative, being creative, expressing, you know, inspiring, being helpful. So I feel like part of what your potential is maybe you helping others plant seeds, you know, for growth. You know, maybe it's you're planting seeds for healing. You're planting seeds to help inspire others. Taurus energy, you know, or Taurus. Maybe you're dealing with Taurus. I feel like it's the second house. Success. Yeah, definitely second house here. So Taurus is the leader of the second house, and the second house is about values. It's about worth. So whatever this is, you finding home within yourself, you seeing yourself for what you truly are, you paying attention to the signs, symbols, synchronicities, and learning, like, I need to express my magic. I need to help, plant seeds. I need to plant seeds of inspiration. I need to encourage people to, create their own potential. This actually brings you a lot of success. Oh, I love this. It says wake. I don't know if you can see that. It says wake here. So I feel like you are helping people, like, awaken to their potential, awaken to the fact that, you can plant seeds and start this new beginning. Freaking beautiful. Oh, I'm getting tingly. Oh my God, I love it. Where do you want to go? I can't make this long because I have to go back to work. Okay, so you are leading me there. Okay. All right, here we go. I usually ask what decks they want to do, and then today I just was like, oh my God, I have a couple minutes. Let me just sit down. So here we are, Scorpio energy. So that's the energy of transformation, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio. I feel like it's more transformation. Ooh, justice. Okay, all right. So you stepping into who you are, you stepping into who you are meant to be, finding home within yourself. This is bringing justice to you, maybe? I don't know. Well, okay, I'm gonna get one. Okay, tell us more. Slow and steady. Oh. Okay, anywho, slow and steady spell work. And here's what I'm going to say about this. You know how we always talk about this. I don't want to bring... I was hoping this wasn't going to go here. Okay, so listen. I'm not going to take it as spell work. I'm going to take it as... and if it resonates with you that there are people doing energetic manipulations, they've been doing it routinely, slow and steady here, to keep you from stepping into who you were meant to be, your true self, okay? If you do not resonate with magic and spell work and things like that, that's not your story. This is speaking. People's words, slow and steady, not wanting you to step into your true self. There was something about you loving yourself that's significant to your story and your path, right? So you finally doing this is your justice, something about, it could be speaking, could be writing, could be, it's just, I heard defamation. So there have been things going on behind the scenes. Maybe you saw signs, synchronicities of this, but you're seeing that you're seeing your vision clearly right now about who you are, about what you're meant to do, what your identity is. Maybe part of this is first house, you see who has been doing this. Who has been taking this action with that Aries energy. You take it however it resonates for you. But I will say that in how I'm looking at this, because I like to put a little, positive spin on things. The world's shitty sometimes, but honestly, celebrate the fact that you're stepping into who you're meant to be. This is bringing you justice. Okay, hold your vision. Pay attention to signs, symbols, synchronicities, because that's how God, the universe, the angels are speaking to you. Maybe they're warning you about this. Like, there's been things done slow and steady, routinely behind your back to try and get you to deter you from taking this step into self. But I love the fact that you have found peace, home, comfort in your own self. That's freaking huge. You are held by the angels, by your ancestors, by the divine, right? So regardless of what this is, if this is truly spell work, yeah, perhaps you had a social circle, right? Maybe this was friends, maybe this was something, and you called them your family, right? With this home card here. Maybe this was a social circle or people that you socialized with, and you called them your family. Maybe this is, like, what did my friends used to say? Friends. People in my past used to say, soul sister, or, you know, soul family. Oh, you're my soul sister. Meanwhile, behind your back, they're spreading all of this, right? So the people doing this could have been people you once considered family. For some of you, it can be family, right? Okay, but why does it always take a turn? We were doing so well. Oh my God. For some of you, this could be your twin flame. Can you give us something else? Yeah, past lives. Okay, so to me, this is your ancestors. Okay, now your twin flame and yourself could have past lives together, more than likely, yes. But to me, looking at this past lives and this house of home, you have your ancestors here holding you, guiding you, helping you to bloom right now. Okay, now this social circle, this twin flame, maybe things happened in the past to slow you down. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll look at it in a minute. Damn it. Yeah, you're stepping into your true authentic self. You're stepping into your authority. This is your expression. You have the power. You are a leader. It's like you all of a sudden have this pride in your own freaking magic, right? You have this pride. You feel this, this energy in stepping into your personal power, expressing what you need to express, You have stepped into your authority. You're taking control of things. Something may have happened in July. Okay? Maybe this is when this started happening, when you were like, oh my God, I'll just step into my power. I don't know, right? Okay, let's talk about this potential. All right. Out of all of these cards, there's one. That spell. Bless it. Yeah. Okay, so listen. Okay, there's a couple things I'm getting here. Patterns. I feel like in order for you to create this new beginning, in order for you, you were planting seeds, you're creating this new beginning. I almost feel like you are breaking patterns. Okay, maybe, you figuring out your own identity within your family. You're breaking patterns here. That's beautiful. So this is like, maybe it's generational curse breaking, right? And it's like the seeds were planted that you needed to create something. You needed to be. You needed to be something, right? But it's like you having this energy, you having this healing within you, this inspired feeling of, I need to help, I need to do, I need to be. So you're creating new patterns. That's freaking beautiful. Okay, let's see. They said one more. Yeah. Prayers, meditation. So maybe you're getting this information. Maybe you're getting these inspired ideas through prayers and meditation. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Maybe not. Okay. Something's been blocked. And maybe this is when you didn't feel worthy, when you didn't feel that whatever it was that you were creating was worth doing or the value in it, the success has been blocked, right? But now that you're stepping into your authority, your authenticity, it's like success is coming in. Where you want to go? This one. Okay. Hierophant, Three of Pentacles. So, Hierophant is spiritual. This is like God, the universe, the angels, right? Source. And Three of Pentacles, this is like some kind of collaboration. You co-created with Spirit here. I love that energy. You co-created with Spirit here. Yeah, you did. This is good news. This is happiness. This is success. You went through a major rebirth. Okay, look at you freaking shining bright, honey. Yes. That's beautiful. Okay. You had to make a decision. Two of Swords, you had a difficult decision. Do you follow your vision? Do you follow, or, and you know, it's the Lovers here, but you decided to love yourself, to trust that you had value. I don't even think that this is with anybody else. I feel like you chose alignment over anything, and this is your justice. This is why things are working out for you now with that rune. Things were slowed. Things were, slowed down. And again, could have been spell work, right? Could have been people talking ill on your name to create blockages, right? But with that rune, we also talked about, you do good, you get good. You chose your alignment. You chose harmony. You chose to balance the light and the dark within yourself to create a new pattern. That's beautiful. Okay, let's talk about this past lives. Gosh darn it. Ooh, honey, somebody wanted to trap you in your mind. These used to be your friends. Okay, this was somebody that you used to collaborate with. I feel like they are honestly trapped in their minds. They have a bunch of negative thoughts about you receiving love, receiving support, finding family. That wasn't them. But this is why your ancestors are here telling you, you are held, you are loved, it is safe for you to bloom, okay? You are held, you are loved, it is safe for you to bloom. You have people from your past that you collaborated with. These were friends. It says your twin flame, but whatever it could be. These are your friends. These could be past people. They're in their head. They have a lot of negative thoughts about you finding love, finding support, finding happiness, finding your dream come true. But it came at a price for you. You had to choose this. You had to put in that work. You probably had to do a lot of inner child work to be what you needed to be. Ooh, honey. There is tension here. People are pissed. People are pissed that you chose your own magic, your own power, your own self. Chose to take the lead on whatever it was that you wanted to do. You chose your own energy, okay? You have people that are looking, they're probably watching your story online because I feel like you're not around these people. Ooh, honey. Oh, my God. Yes, honey, you took... Dang it. All right, listen. You saw your potential, okay? You decided to take action on this. Queen of Wands, okay? You broke free, independent, courage, focus, joy, determination. You were determined to break these patterns, to see your potential, to understand that you have the talents to create whatever it is that you want to create, whether you want to encourage people, inspire people, you want to plant seeds so people can feel like they too can do this. You are literally changing lives here, okay, with this Tower card. You doing this is creating a tower for someone else because those old patterns, done. I'm telling you, you are a generational curse breaker. You are an ancestral lineage clearer. Like, that's why your ancestors are here. That's why you're being held. You have cleared your ancestral line of karma. Has your life been easy? No. No, it hasn't. But you came here to do this, right? You're like, let me get my boots on. I'm coming, okay? Let me get my boots on. Yeah. And you know what? These people are just watching this happen, okay? Page of Swords, it's like they want to know how you did it, okay? They want to know. They're curious, why do I feel like this guy's sketchy with his phone? Like he's trying to take a picture of something. Like, oh, what are you doing? Like kind of sketch, kind of stocky. Kind of, why is my nose itchy again? Anywho, these people watched it. They want to know how you did it. Ooh, honey, you broke through. What? How did you do that? How you do that? You know, we lied. There was deceptions. There's all kinds of dishonesty here. Betrayal, deception, lies, tricks, getting away with something. How you break free? I don't does not compute. But look at you living your best life. You know, and I really do. Like, this Nine of Cups, yeah, it's like you, and even if you're not like living a life of luxury, but I feel like you have value again. Like, you see your value, you see your worth. You're sitting in the attitude of gratitude here, you know, and it does. You put in a lot of hard work here. Okay, you did. It did not come just out of nowhere. Okay, where are they? Okay, I gotta wrap this up. I gotta go. Anywho, we'll keep it short. Maybe we'll come back. So know that by you choosing yourself, by you choosing to listen to the sign symbols, synchronicities, pay attention to your intuition and see it clearly, you have broken ancestral patterns. You have broken this karma for your family line, right? And you're now creating ways. I really do. I feel like you're creating something for others to build, for others to find how to do this, you know? And God, the universe, the angels, they gave you this because they knew you could do it. The more wealth in my hands, the more good circulates in the universe, and that's it. So these other people that were wishing you ill or whatever this is, right? Had you still been in their lives, you would have given to these people instead of where it needed to go, right? If money came in and you had been surrounded by people who did not love, support, or, you know, show you any kind of appreciation, you as the giving person that you are would have given the resources, the wealth, the resources to people that were not deserving. But the thing is now that you've moved on and all of that, it's like God, the universe, the angel sees, like, if we bless you, you're gonna bless others, right? And that's truly a beautiful thing when you start doing things from a place of love, and you start doing things and you're not in that ego. It's you want to do good for people, right? They can't help but think about me and remember me. Yeah, you're not in these people's lives anymore. You did impact them, though. I am the example of getting everyone I want, you know? So if there's everyone I want, so maybe you've had your idea on working with somebody, right? Maybe you've had your idea of coming together with somebody. You know, I will say what I am picking up more is that God is going to make you the example. God, source, oneness of all. I say God, but whatever suits you, right? The universe is going to make an example out of you. You stayed true to your path regardless of how difficult it was, regardless of all the things that were going on around you. And my energy is expensive and exclusive. You cut people, places, things out of your life that were draining you. You no longer sat in the energy of, I have to give to everybody, because you know what? Not everybody deserves what you have to give. You know, you have to earn that. And you started to realize boundaries meant that I am showing you how to love and respect me. So your energy is your currency. Your energy is expensive. It is exclusive. And it isn't meant for everybody. But you do have people that feel lucky to know you. Okay? Keep going, you guys. Today, I am open to miracles. I want you to sit in that energy of expecting miracles. Because miracles are coming towards you because you put in the work. You put in the work, okay? You're creating beautiful things out there in the world meant to help, love, and support, help people, you know, find their way again. And that is absolutely gorgeous, okay? I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you again for all of you who have either energetically supported me, sent any kind of donations and assistance, liked, commented, subscribed to this channel. I truly, truly appreciate you so very much. If you are interested in your own personal reading, if you're interested in energy healing, or if you just are looking for some spiritual guidance that I can assist you with, chakra balancing, aura cleansing, all that stuff, cord cuttings, look like, whatever it is, right? Message me. I would love to connect. Again, thank you guys so much. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.